In an age of tightening front-end gross, dealers search for ways to preserve profits on the vehicles they sell. One such tactic is the practice of including the price of products or services on every vehicle sold before a customer walks on the lot. The products or services are thus called preloads. But is that legal? Is preloading products on a vehicle legal or illegal? The answer, of course, is yes. It just depends on how you do it. Because preloads need to be disclosed somewhere, let's begin with the addendum sticker. In the beginning, 1958 anyway, was the Monroney label, that mandatory factory-installed sticker on every new car that sets forth MSRP, standard equipment and options, and average fuel economy. Sometime later, the first dealer thought of adding an addendum sticker that looked just like the Monroney label. The idea, one assumes, was to create the illusion that the addendum sticker was factory mandated, and the products listed thereon were somehow as mandatory as the engine displacement identified on the Monroney label. To be clear, in order to be transparent, any preloads need to be disclosed right up front and in a manner that is not confusing or misleading. An addendum sticker is a fine way of doing that. Just be sure the sticker doesn't look like a continuation of the Monroney label. Different colors, fonts, and the dealership logo are ways to accomplish this. Better still, use all three. Preloaded products should be individually listed and priced. Price them as if they were being sold individually in the F&I box. Then include a discount for purchasing the bundle, if allowed in your jurisdiction. You need to build value. This is one way to do so. Here's an example of what an addendum sticker could look like. Add a final disclosure that states the obvious. Items listed are optional and subject to negotiation. Do not hornswoggle customers by implying the preloads are mandatory. This is a car deal. Everything's negotiable. Don't try to hide behind a sneaky tactic. Build value instead. And never, ever try to lever the preload into sales pressure, like, sure you can get the truck without the bedliner, but that will take 16 weeks for delivery. Preloaded products may be either hard ads or soft ads. What's the difference? Hard ads are items actually attached to the vehicle, such as a spray-on bedliner or a pickup truck, or a Bose 8-speaker stereo system. Hard ads increase the value of the vehicle itself. Soft ads do not. The distinction is crucial. Because soft ads, such as service contracts, gap, and key replacement, do not enhance the value of the vehicle itself, their costs should not be included in line 1 of the retail installment sale contract. Why? Because line 1 sets forth the cash price of the vehicle, plus accessories, meaning hard ads, taxes, and mandatory fees. In other words, the value of the collateral. Overstating the value of the collateral, once the risk is purchased by a finance source, can be construed as bank fraud. Don't do bank fraud. Soft ads belong in line 4, other charges including amounts paid to others on your behalf, unless you're in California. In California, amounts paid to others goes in line 5. Well, what about squishy ads like paint and fabric protection? Something, a chemical treatment, has actually been added to the vehicle. Because the bulk of the value is the guarantee backing up the chemical's performance, I would treat them as soft ads. But in case of doubt, contact your bank rep and ask. Document the response. And once documented, run it past your lawyer. Who wants to trust legal advice from a bank rep? Why the care to properly disclose preloads? Because if you don't, your preload program could be construed as payment packing. Once the process gets to the F&I menu presentation, be sure to accurately list the vehicle price with the preloads, if accepted at that point, as the starting point. On any accept decline acknowledgement sheet the customer signs at the end of the menu presentation, be sure the accepted declined options are identified as additional options. This will highlight the fact that the preloads were included in the transaction before the menu presentation began. Here are the specific steps to take to reduce the risk of packing payments when preloading products. 1. Disclose that the preloaded products are dealer-added options and subject to negotiation. 2. Do not include soft ads in line 1 of the risk until you've checked with your local bank rep and your attorney. 3. Clearly disclose the inclusion of the preloaded products in the first pencil and get the customer's signature to document understanding and consent early in the process. 4. Don't gouge. Be sure the preloaded products are priced appropriately, perhaps at a meaningful discount below what they would cost individually if purchased separately. And 5. If the product is a hard ad and it's on the addendum sticker, be sure it's actually on the vehicle. For Drop the Bow Tie, I'm Jim Ganther. Thanks for watching.